my student was given was 3 and 23 hundredths plus 4 tenths. Their answer that they gave me was 3 and 27 hundredths. I went ahead and gave the student context to help them visualize the problem. Melissa had 3 and 23 hundredths pieces of pecan pie left, but only a 4 tenths pieces of her strawberry pie left. How much pie does she have left altogether? That is a very specific problem, but I can help the student visualize better. What I noticed in the misconception here is that they are either ignoring the decimal points, and we can see that they're adding the hundredths place and the tenths place instead of adding the tenths place. I think looking at the problem up and down may help the student get the correct answer. So we want to figure this out. Now we can see here that this problem is lined up and we are matching up the decimal points. But what can we do visually to help the student understand this? So we know that Melissa has 3 and 23 hundredths pieces of pie because we see 3 as the ones place, 2 as the tenths place, and 3 as the hundredths place. Where our student was assuming or looking at 4 as the hundredths place, as we see that they added 4 and 3, I'm assuming, to get the 7 and did nothing with the tenths place. Many ways and many different materials we could use to solve this problem. I went ahead and used base 10 blocks so that it can help us see the visual. I'm going to use this rod as tenths to represent tenths place. And I'm going to use the hundredths as the whole. So Melissa has 3, so she has 3 whole pieces. We have 1/100th here. We have 3 total. Then we are going to add our tenths, which we can see here as we have 2 of. The last thing we're going to do is our thousandths place, or hundredths place, excuse me, and we can see that Melissa has 3 of those. So this might be what Melissa's pie looks like. She might just have some crumbs left over. It's a funny pie, but that's okay. So we have this, and then we can also see that we have another pie left that's strawberry, and we have 4 tenths left. So we know that our rod represents our tenths place. And we have 2 so far, 3, and 4. So here we have 3 and 1, 2, 23 hundredths. Here we have our 4 tenths because we do not have any wholes and we don't have any of the hundredths place. If we're going back to our problem here, we know that we have 3 wholes. There's nothing we can trade out. And then we have how many tenths? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 3 and 6 tenths so far, but we also have our hundredths, which are these little squares, and we have 3 of those. So we can see that the answer is actually 3 and 63 hundredths.